Hello everyone, my name is Patrick, I'm the manga reviewer, and today we're going to read Return of the Manhua Sect, Chapter 111. Alright, let's get this started. Is the music a little bit too loud? Maybe. Alright. What is that sound? What audio was on? This one. Alright. Alright. Oh wait, way better. Alright, chapter 111. Changmyang, what is the Manhua sect? What is Manhua sect to you? What's with that random question? It's not like we're meditating now. Let me rephrase it. What is in... Why am I flying? That's eating. Is it better? Oh yeah. What does the Manhua sect mean to you? What's with those random questions? It's like we're meditating right now. Let me rephrase then. Then what does a sect mean to you? A sect? All those who wouldn't adapt to the human world and decided to pursue the way of Taoism were looking for places that didn't have many people and found themselves there. I would live alone than have others force the values I don't share on me. As those oddballs gathered, they built quarters, and as they made more and more things, they thought of coming up with a name and decided on the Manhua sect. Is that alright? Well, I think you could think of that way, like he's looking like, bro, who is this child? I must be right. However, that's not all. Changmyang, yes, humans can't live forever. That's obvious, but it's true that you're born talented. Look at the current Manhua sect. No, maybe across every generation of Manhua sect, there might be not one more talented than you. That's all there is to it, though. No matter how strong you are, what would that change? In the end, there are things that you can't achieve in places you can't reach on your own. Had our founder not created the Manhua sect and chosen to live alone, would the world have remembered him? Would his will of martial arts be passed down into the world until now? I know what you mean, but there's no need for me to make that my goal too. I'm satisfied just living and dying in this world. There's nothing I'd like to leave behind. That's because you still lack a certain sense of desperation. A sense of desperation? One day you'll want it too. You want your juniors and descendants to carry on your will and everything you have. That's what a sect is. It's not just about living together. What's more important is to carry on another's will. That'd be tough. Sure, it might be still harder for you. However, just because it's tough doesn't mean you can't simply do whatever you want like you did today. And then, doing that isn't good for you either. So look at it after your juniors a bit more. In your eyes, you're probably all idiots. I must also look like one in your eyes too. However, someday those idiots will become very precious to you. Hold on, I have something to say first. It's true that they're idiots, but I've never thought of that way about you. Changmyang, do you know what's the scariest thing in the world? A whip? Regrets. I'm not scared that they won't respect you, but I'm scared that one day you'll come to regret not earning their respect. At that time, that feeling you'll experience will be several times stronger than the regrets of others. Just a dream. I never dreamt of the past before, though. Even though you might not understand what I'm saying now, remember my words. One day, they'll help to relieve you of some of your burdens. A face I haven't seen in a long time. Why did he appear to me at this time? What did you want to say, Changmyang? What a effing nice day out. Damn it, we're supposed to get the origin energy pill. This is why he asked me not to hit the juniors. To think the sins I committed in my past life would haunt me today. What on earth are you talking about? You don't have juniors. Why are you still hung up after so many days ago? It's time to let go. It's time to go back to the Manhua sect. Yeah, we should do that. Thanks for everything, Manhua Dragon. How long are you going to overstay your welcome? Didn't you say that you only spent a night here? My body hasn't completely recovered yet. Not recovered? The very sect that's supposed to be overflowing with chivalry sure did produce an incredible man. In any case, I, Hong Dang Wang, the Beggar Sect's Loyang branch leader, also known as the 7-Knot Beggar, would like to thank you for the help that the Manhua sect provided me in the Sword Graveyard. We'll make sure to repay you one day. You're welcome. And I think you need to be careful from now on. Whether you like it or not, you become even more well known in the Jianghu. After the Sword Graveyard incident, since everything that has seen what we have done, it's been 2 years since the Manhua Zhongyang conference, so people were starting to talk less about you. However, now your reputation as the Manhua Divine Dragon will begin spreading again. In the Jianghu, becoming famous isn't always a good thing. There'll also be more people who will get jealous of you, who are also more of those who will try to defeat you to gain fame. Who doesn't know that? Alright, I'll trust you to do what's best for you. Besides, I'll regularly send people to the Mount Hua sect from now on. Oh? We don't have anything off you though. Haha, that'll be it for us to decide. I'm thinking of re-establishing a branch in the Huawen Prefecture. So if you need information from us, you can just go there to it. You're intending to steal information from us while you're giving us yours, huh? Haha. Life is all about helping each other, isn't it? Whatever the case is, this will be beneficial for the Mount Hua sect. Since we're stuck in the mountains, not only did we have trouble earning money, we've also been oblivious of the outside world. With the information that the beggar sect has, we'll soon be able to resolve the second problem as well. After we got chased out of the 10th grade sects, our contacts with the beggar sect were cut off as well. If we manage to renew our relationship with them, it will benefit us immensely. Please send really smart members to the Huan branch. I'll need a lot of information. Oh, and leave some beggars in Nanjing to help the Hua Shadow sect. Exchange ways of contacting each other too. I'll do that. I guess we did gain something out of this whole saga. If the sect leader finds out about this, I think he'll be overflowing with fears. Oh, and don't forget to promise that get beggar brat. You're supposed to send him to Mount Hua sect. Oh, okay, I haven't forgotten that. Chen Myung, yes. It's sad that you're leaving. No need to be sad. We'll be seeing each other often. Can I also become a disciple of the Mount Hua sect in the future? No. You need to become the next Hua Shadow sect leader. Yes, that's right. However, we'll allow you to train with us at the main Mount Hua sect anytime. We don't discriminate against out-of-sect disciples. Jogel also intends to leave the Mount Hua sect and carry on his family line. He does? Nothing's certain yet. Help your father from now on. Since the Mount Hua sect has promised to aid you guys, you'll be busy for a while. Alright, you have a long journey ahead. I'll have to give you some money, but come on, it's okay. We're rich after all. Oh. Alright then, take care of yourselves. Thank you. They're gone. Yes, they've gone. The Mount Hua sect has already changed a lot. One day their names will probably resound across the world. Let's get back in. We have a lot of things to do. If we want to finish what the Mount Hua sect has tasked us, we'll need to work really hard. Yes, sir. Nanjing is so empty. After all the commotion, it seems that people are restricted from coming in and going out. There's a small city that doesn't have many people in the first place. Maybe it's why it feels emptier now. In the end, we're going back with nothing. It's not nothing. We resolved the issues of the Hua Shadow sect and built good relations with the beggar sect. We also fought against the Wudan sect and made the Mount Hua sect more known. I'd say that we've gained a lot already. That's true, but let's get out of Nanjing as soon as possible. Medicine Immortal, you damn bastard! Oh, he didn't. Like, I mean, he did put them through the lot. By the way, how did Medicine Immortal become the woundless sword interceptor? We should think from there. That's what we said previously. How would I know why he became this woundless sword interceptor? Just leave it as it is. It's probably because he needed to hide his identity. After all, what he did was something he should have never done as the Medicine Immortal. He went around to all those sects to defeat martial art masters to take their swords. If he did that as the Medicine Immortal, the whole world would have gone crazy. A lot of people would have grudges against him too. Right, that sounds odd if you think about it. Something's bothering me. I have a feeling that something that tells me that that's not good enough of an explanation. No, that's not where we should start from thinking from. He hid his identity and took swords from others. Since he destroyed all of them in like sword graveyard, I doubt it's because he wanted those swords. So why? So we should think about why he went around to take them in the first place. There's something that no one can understand from the start. The Medicine Immortal didn't cover the divine weapons. He also wasn't after the title of being the strongest in the world. If you look back, everything that the Medicine Immortal did as a woundless sword interceptor seemed to be pretty useless. In that case, why do it? Maybe it has a reason. Maybe he just hated them. What do you mean by that? The Medicine Immortal was a physician. He lived his life treating patients. That's who he was. So maybe he hated them. He hated the martial artists who swung their swords around unnecessarily and killed people. Because even after his treatments, they would just go and die anyways. You think he yelled it just for such a reason? Why do you create a graveyard? Suppose it's a warning. A warning from him as a woundless sword interceptor to the people in the Jianghu. Wait, what about the method to make the origin energy pill? He had disciples, so why was the method lost? From what I heard, he didn't teach how to make the origin pills even to his disciples. There's something about him not deserving it. The more I hear about him, the stranger he seems. Could all be just a woman of his? The origin energy pill, the sect, Chengmyang, Medicine Immortal, origin energy pill, sect, woundless sword interceptor, pill making method, disciples, Medicine Immortal, origin energy pill, sect, woundless sword interceptor, pill making method, disciples, test. To carry a lead on, to leave behind to test. To carry on, to leave behind the test. To carry on, to leave behind the test. To carry on. Chengmyang, to carry on, to leave behind the test. To carry on, to leave the... Chengmyang, where? Shh, the fuck up, bro. He's cooking. Let's follow him quietly. To carry on, leave behind the test. I'm sure of it. He's realized something. You figured something out, you monstrous rat. To carry on, to leave behind the test. To carry on, to leave the orange energy pill, disciple, sect, medicine mortal, woundless sword interceptor, orange energy pill, disciple, medicine mortal, sect, disciple, think. What was I trying to obtain? The pill energy method and the method to make it. What's the place that's supposed to have it? The swordless graveyard, the woundless sword interceptor's grave. That was wrong to begin with. While the medicine denied being the woundless sword interceptor, the woundless sword interceptor created hints to tell others that the medicine immortal or energy pill was in his own grave. Things went wrong from the moment I didn't consider the subtle differences. Wait, let me read that. While the medicine immortal denied being the woundless sword interceptor, the woundless sword interceptor created hints to tell others that the medicine immortal origin was in his grave. Okay, so if the medicine immortal was the woundless sword interceptor, then he wouldn't have hidden that fact. The woundless sword interceptor grave wouldn't have also been known as a sword graveyard to the world. That means that if the medicine immortal wanted to leave him behind, he wouldn't have left them there. In that case, where do the traces of the medicine immortal lead? There's one single path. Is there anything special about the mountain? What mountain? I talk about Mount Jokyong. Anything special? In the past, almost all paths through the mountains disappeared due to natural disaster. I heard there's only one that remained. You little brat, you're trying to get information on me? Do those who climb Mount Jokyong follow the only path there are no trees? Will definitely pass by the sword graveyard. Existence of the past and its absence. Those who walk there and there are no paths won't be able to get here. Only those who walk the right path will arrive at this place. Chiman, what do you realize? What did those who discovered the sword graveyard do? The sword graveyard? They probably went in? How? What nonsense are you talking about? Of course they opened the gate and crossed the threshold. To open the gate? To cross the threshold? That could be interpreted in many ways. The gate had crossed swords depicted on it. If that represents the knowledge of martial arts, it means we need to cross the threshold of martial arts knowledge. What did we see in the sword graveyard? A long path that kept getting narrower and narrow. It also had traps at certain points. Training is just like training. Yes, it is. After all, training is like walking on a path that becomes narrow as you go on. Although everyone starts in a place with a lot of room for maneuvering, in the end, many won't be able to handle the narrowing path and will start to lag behind. Only those who overcome that will move on to the next step. It's clear now. In other words, the sword graveyard is a manifestation of the process of trying to learn martial arts and improve on them. Wait, weren't there split paths as well? That's the same when learning martial arts. Even though you might have some basics when joining a sect, people will choose different paths depending on their personalities. However, all martial artists' knowledge goes back to one source. Even if everyone walks separate paths, they'll all follow a bigger will and eventually converge as one again. Just like how the different groups got split up and gathered all again in one place, yeah? Okay. After that, there was a long dark cave along with Jiangxi. That's the inner demons. It represents the darkness that finds us before we complete our martial arts. Then what about the cliff that appeared after that? What's there after we overcome our inner demons and climb up? The path to deity ascension. Now that I see what the sword graveyard represents, the top of the cliff, the blinding light that shone from the ceiling represents the completion of martial arts. In Taoism, it is known as the deity ascension. In Buddhism, it is referred to as achieving nirvana. Then what about all the rest of the divine weapons in the empty box? There must be something once you become a deity, right? It's saying there's nothing. What? When you call whether you call it ascending as a deity or achieving nirvana, nothing can be found in a place reaching through fighting and killing each other. It wants to say that there's no meaning to learning martial arts in the first place. The sword graveyard wasn't a place that the medicine immortal made to test people. It was a place to bring to life what he knew about martial arts. In the medicine immortal's worldview, martial artists that kill people must be like sworn enemies to him. The more he loved and cherished people, the greater his hatred was. That's why he became the woundless sword interceptor and tried to teach the strongest people of the era that martial arts that harm others are meaningless. So he took away their favorite weapon, the symbol of the martial arts. But despite all that, nothing has changed. Yes, because the obsession that martial artists have towards the path they had chosen exceeded his imagination. Medicine Immortal just wanted to say that martial arts are an evil thing that kills people. No matter if it's done in the name of Taoism, Buddhism, nothing will wait in the end. In that case, was there nothing in there to begin with? That's right. Then why are we here? To confirm there's really nothing? I told you, the sword graveyard isn't the medicine immortal's grave. It belongs only to the woundless sword interceptor. The medicine immortal himself didn't think of himself as a woundless sword interceptor. That's just a fake identity of his. Those who saw their goals collapse but didn't give up looked up into the skies and found another goal in that place. After all, they believed that there was still a way for them to reach heaven. However, those who realized that there was nothing there decided to look down. And at the very bottom, there were lives that martial artists have never even noticed because they only looked up. There were survivors, people who were still straying to life. Those who knew to look down moved forward. And so did those who got their goal wrong in the beginning, along with those who regretted the path they had taken. After all, as long as one is alive, they'll always be prepared to move forward. Numerous people have gathered in this place, but not a single one of them tried to go past the sword graveyard. No one suspected anything, because that's what the sword graveyard wanted them to do. There were countless hints. The piece of land situated in the middle of a mountain without any vegetation around it. It would seem like a gold mine to those who were here to find treasures, but it's actually just a land void of life. To those who thought the Grail Sword Graveyard was everything, the side path beyond the Sword Graveyard meant nothing. The medicine immortal one, this is what he wanted to say. Keep moving forward, no matter what. Even if you lose the goal, you'll be walking towards your whole life. Don't be despaired. If you discover what's beneath your own feet, you'll find out it's not too late. So keep moving forward. Not for martial arts, and not for the goal you try to achieve, but for life itself. Harmony, a place of nature and nothing else. This is it. Anyone who doesn't understand what the medicine immortal wanted to say wouldn't think of anything here, even if they came here. Yes, after all, this is just a mountain. The spring of Mount Jokgung. While a small stream of water is weak, when all of the thin and shallow creeks converge, they form a big river. Then a river, and eventually lead to the sea. This is how a weak spring can become a life to numerous beings. This is the way of life and of love. If the medicine immortal really wanted to pass on his wishes onto the world, then he had to first overcome what he was worried about as a woundless sword interceptor. The sword graveyard represents his concern. The concern of martial arts and people that he has seen through his eyes. In that case, what is the small spring that the medicine immortal wanted to pass on to the world? A sense of pride. If I were the medicine immortal, if I were him, I would have wanted my achievements and wishes to spread onto the world like a stream of water. Stream of river of water. That way, they would become the starting point of something that saves many lives. For the wishes of one person to spread into the world and save numerous lives, it sounds like a thought of a person who thinks he is above everyone else. However, if this is what he really wanted to say, if those wishes of his have reached me, if the source of numerous lives that start as a small stream exists, then this should be the place. No, it must be here. This isn't Boulder. Origin Energy Secret Manual. The Origin Energy Secret Manual. I found it. Oh, fuck yeah. Holy shit, I found it. I'm a fucking genius, you asshole. Haha, I did it. Me, Chung Myung. I'm the man. To you who are reading this, you have understood the purpose and meaning of my life and come to this place that you deserve to inherit what I've accomplished. I have leave everything to you. The method to create origin energy pills and the medical knowledge of origin energy must be used to save the countless lives of the world. I'm certain you will understand my desire. This is the real thing. He's gone crazy, but I can understand how he feels. After all, I'm also having a trying time trying to keep my saliva in. My goodness, the origin energy pill. We did come all the way here for this, but to think we really get it. Oh, it's so refreshing. Oh, baby, yeah. However, a man ought to pay his respects. Why are you paying respect when there's even a grave? No, this is the medicine immortal's grave. Maybe his grave doesn't even exist. However, life no matter had any meaning to him after he had left everything behind. He might have died alone somewhere deep in the mountains where no one would visit. However, even if this place doesn't have his corpse, this is what his will remains. So it's not strange to consider this place to be the medicine immortal's grave. After all, what truly bound to him wasn't his body but his will. This is good enough. But is it alright for a martial art sect like ours to have the origin energy pill? I don't think that's what the medicine immortal intended. It doesn't matter because this is a gamble he made. He simply did something irresponsible while thinking, since I've made the necessary arrangements, the person who finds this should be a decent man. Even so, if he had really wanted his wishes to be carried out, then he should have taken in a disciple who would do it for him. Even if he can find a perfect candidate, there will be definitely someone who will be able to carry his will. One day, you'll want it too. You want your juniors and descendants to carry on your will and have everything you have. That's what a sect is, dude. It's all coming circle, right? This is like a nice little like a mini arc. That's what a sect is. It's just not just about living together. What's more important is to carry on another's will. My dream. Chamyang. This is what you were thinking about, huh? Is that why you appeared in my dream? Were you worried about your useless junior brother? Changmyang. Even if people might become less competent, as generations pass by, someone who's able to carry on their wishes properly would appear eventually. That's why he passed it on, even though there was no guarantee that I'd found the right person. In fact, sects are in a similar way, as their purpose is to carry on the wills of the predecessors. The medicine mortal couldn't trust his own disciples. He probably wanted a perfect genius who could execute his own will the way he would, but that wasn't the right way. Those who decide to live alone can't help but look down upon others. In the eyes of a genius like the medicine immortal, everything in the world probably looks stupid. He believed that only a genius that's as competent as he is would be able to carry out his will. His thoughts were the same as mine in the past. He was wrong. Just like I was in the past, there was something I didn't realize back then. Someone taught me that someday those fools around me would become immensely precious to me. Now I understand you, Chungmin Mun. This isn't something I can do alone. If all of them weren't with me to go through everything and to think about what happened, then I wouldn't have realized anything. Thanks, everyone. Has he gone crazy? Why is he being nice? He needs to see a physician. Those little rascals. I won't walk alone anymore. As long as the Manhua sect exists, as long as Will lives in this world, my wishes will be carried on even if several centuries pass by. Just like how the wills of my fellow sect members live in me. Isn't that right, Chungmun? There's no need to pine over the past, because the wishes of all those who risked their lives to protect the Manhua sect live in me. Just walking with the name of our sect on the back would be the same as walking with my fellow sect members. Let's go back to the Manhua sect. The sword graveyard. Why would they go to such a dangerous place? They're being too greedy. Don't let them off easily this time. They need to be taught a good lesson. Oh yeah. You gotta teach him a lesson, right? You're not gonna got a cock over his dick after he tells you he has an energy pail, huh? We're a sect that doesn't have anything. Our former glory is long gone. We're not now just a sect that's barely getting started. Besides, they are the most precious thing that we have. They must know that the safety by far surpasses the importance of the sect's gaining profit. You're right. I'll make sure to tell that to the kids when they're back. However, credit must be given where it's due. They even cost their lives as well, right? Yeah, right. Ooh, we have to praise them, don't we? They really did accomplish a truly great feat. So many things have changed. This energy, it seems like the near valley. They're really fast. I think they're running up here. Oh, they must be in a rush to get back here, seeing how fast they're running. Haha, you're running too. Such good vibes right now, like. And I'm betting they're like getting torturous training right now. A day like this is finally here. The day where we congratulate those who come back with results. They are coming with life and fast footsteps. Fast. Too fast. What? Why do you guys destroy the gate? Sect leader! Don't come any closer. Those who will cut down anyone who dares to confront us. What are they doing? Don't they act abnormally? They even gone as far as to kill out the sect leader? It was just one crazy person, but now they're all crazy. What? What do you say? The origin energy? The what? We haven't slept for a few days, so we can get here from 9 as soon as possible. Everyone we saw looked like a thief. But thankfully we didn't get caught. No one knows that the energy repel is in the hands of the Manhua sect. Oh my god, such fragrance. My goodness, it's beautiful. Oh, dude, these guys are so funny. The food has long been prepared. You should get them to eat first once they're... Kids? Yo, he read them. He's like, oh, these guys are being... Oh, these guys are being sus? What's this? Oh, baby, what good stuff do you bring back to me this time, you cute little rascal? Dude, that's hilarious. That's actually so funny. It's like the perfect, that's the perfect reaction. What? The origin energy pill? Sect leader, this is yes. What do you think? I think this is indeed the secret technique of the origin energy pill. The principle it's making makes sense. Although there are parts with high-level secret techniques outside of my imagination, if we follow the instructions carefully, we should be able to make the origin energy pill even without full understanding of the contents. This is great. We just need the ingredients. That'd be impossible. What are you telling me right now? What did you say we could do it? It's not hard to make the pill based on what's written. In fact, anyone who knows it can do it. Then what do you think is impossible? The ingredients are ridiculously expensive. Oh. Money. I see. Money, huh? It's not the normal kind of expensive. If we want to mass produce the origin energy pill, we might need to sell off the whole Manhua sect. It'd be impossible to buy everything we need, even if you sold all of our business in Huaying. What? Why is the electric pill that expensive? Of course it's expensive. Think about it. Even Shaolin that has tons of money can only make a few great energy pills. Considering that we're talking about even better elixir pills, the cost is already very cheap. It's possible to make the original pill with one such ingredient only because the medicine immortal was a Huan who made this. If it was someone else, it probably costs more, about 10 times more. Are you saying our bottleneck is money? Just how much do we need? The small Huasek is no longer poor. If we add it all up, the cheapest ingredients is around this much, and this, and this, and that, and this, and what? Oh my god, throw this away! I'm sure the medicine formula guy has gone to see now. This isn't a treasure, this is poison. It's not just hard, we have to make even one of these. We need to sell away all of our assets in the Huaying. We'd have to become beggars and join the beggar sect. Okay, so some good ingredients. This can't be allowed. We might end up even uprooting the whole Mount Huasek while trying to groom our martial master. As a finance and economy hall leader, I won't allow this, so that's the problem. You're saying money is the problem, right? It's not anymore. Phosphorant pearls? All of these are? We're filthy rich now. Dude, this guy is just... Dude, he's so different. Where are you going to use this list of items? Now that the Mount Huasek has found its footing again, we'll think of resuming the production of our plum blossom pills. Oh, so you just need us to buy what's on the list, right? Yes, that's right. And I need your help with one more thing. Try not to make sure that no one finds out that we're buying these items. Pardon, but why? The Jianghu is a merciless place. Mount Huasek is now receiving a lot of attention from numerous sects. We already had a big confrontation with the Zhongnang sect, and also another small incident with the Wudang sect recently. A small incident with the Wudang sect, huh? Because the rumors that the Mount Huasek's disciples entered the sword grave are be true, they are true indeed. Oh, I understand why he's being so cautious now. People say that Mount Huasek's disciples saved the others while the sword graveyard was collapsing. There are also rumors that they defeated some really renowned martial artists there. The Mount Hua Divine Dragon is often brought up especially often. His reputation has increased again after the Mount Huasek and the Zhongnan conference from 2 years ago. Although the rumor about him being on par with an elder of the Wudang sect is probably exaggerated, he probably looked incredibly skilled for it to be spread so widely. If hearsay that the Mount Huasek is trying to make their own elixir after being incapable of this the whole time, every sect will inevitably become cautious of them. That will be extremely exhausting for the Mount Huasek, so they have no choice but to hide that information. Sir, you don't need to worry about it. While speaking the truth matters a lot towards merchant, understanding what a customer needs is equally important. Oh, this is why I trust you. However, we need a lot of money to procure these items. Oh, money? Here, we'll give you these as advance payments. Aren't those phosphorescent pearls? Each and every pearl is huge, and on top of quality, yet you have so many of them? Since they're bigger than the size of jewels, they fetch an even higher price. Is this enough? It's too much, sir. I'll have to praise them to make sure, but we should be able to buy all the items with half of these. Oh, is that so? Oh, it looks like he doesn't intend to steal from us. In that case, please sell the rest of the pearls of the set and send the money back to the Mount Huasek. Are you entrusting me with such an important task? Oh, isn't the Yunhan Merchant Guild like a brother to the Mount Huasek? If you're not to be trusted, then who is? Oh, what would the process be? Conscience. Take any amount it tells you. Simply follow your conscience. Daylight robbery? I'll quickly get these appraised checks and check their market rates without letting anyone know what's happening. I know you'll be able to get what we wanted. Farewell then. Please take care of yourselves. Also so happy. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fucking hilarious. Like, everyone's strange. Everyone's just laughing for no reason. Xinmiang, even after if I was hurt anywhere, is having concern for me. Since when does that demon incarnation do stuff like that? Senior brother, are you hurt anywhere? Oh, I can see why he's shocked. Like, whew. I heard rumors that you defeated the sword dragon and that Shengyang fought on par with an elder of the Wudang sect. Just wondering if you guys do something outside. Some things are true, others can be confirmed. However, there's no need to be anxious because of this, because we need to keep secrets at the moment. So I can't tell everything to all of you. Any case, it's good for everyone else, including everyone that includes you. I understand why you're being cautious about this, though. We'll tell you when the time is right, but there's just need to do your own part, okay? Baekchung, you don't have any faith in us, do you? It seems you trust Changmyang more than you trust us. We've gone through some. Hey, are you complaining or something? Did I say we tell you everything later on? That looks like someone I know. He's learning. Like, he's like, bro, you fucking doubting me, bro? I could. Just the way Changmyang does it to him. Changmyang. Sect leader, this is Yongjung. I brought Chamil. Come in. Huh? Oh, Guildmaster. Chun Myung, how have you been? Have you been well? Haha, of course. I've been living very comfortable thanks to you. Oh, looks great. Looks like you've gotten younger. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I asked Chung Myung to hear as you asked. Sir Huang, what do you wish to say? Sect leader, the reason I've come to see you in person is because what the Manhua sect has recently asked from us. Is there a problem? Sect leader, I am sorry. But with the current beliefs of the Yunhua Merchant Guild, we are unable to help with your request. Why can you help us? This might sound like a excuse, but your request can be filled by any merchant guild in the world. Even if you were to send someone with someone else with your issue, they wouldn't be able to help you. What will happen to my energy pills then? What's... Oh, I think I can't remember what happened. It was like a blockade somewhere. So they have to go solve that. There's nothing that can't be done. Usually keep trying to make things happen. Pin them down. What, am I wrong? Let go of me. Could it be because of the ice crystal? I did hear that it can be found in the most dangerous and deepest place on the Northern Sea, so it's very hard to get. It's an item that's managed by the Northern Sea Palace, so it's definitely not easy to get, but the Yunhua Merchant Guild is more than capable of acquiring it. The item we can't get in the ice crystal is the Imperial Gromwell. The Imperial Gromwell, it was in the item requested item, but it didn't seem impressive for us to be worried about it. Is it that rare? No, not expensive, not rare. However, it only grows in a specific place and is a rare item. It doesn't have any properties as medicinal herb, and it affects on nothing impressive. So why? I'm sure you know about the 5 outer palaces. 5 outer palaces, yeah? The 5 outer palaces of the central... So, the 5 outer palaces? So there are 5 organizations called beyond the outskirts of the central plain. Each of them possess the strength equivalent to one of the 10 great sects. These organizations are grouped together and are known as the 5 outer palaces. Their names are the Northern Sea Ice Palace, the Asura Blood Palace, or the Chungmyeon coming to Asura. You want to see Chungmyeon? Wait, what? Chungmyeon coming to... Okay, let me read that. Okay. Sect leader, I'm sure you know about the 5 outer palaces. Huh, the 5 outer palaces. There are 5 organizations located beyond the outskirts of the Central Plains. Each of them possess the strength equivalent to one of the 10 great sects. These organizations are grouped together and are known as the 5 outer palaces. Their names are the Northern Sea Ice Palace, the Asura Blood Palace, the Potala Palace, the Southern Sea Sun Palace, and the Southern Region Beast Palace. The problem among them is the Southern Region Beast Palace. The Southern Region Beast Palace? The Imperial Gromwell was a plant native to the deep valleys within the Yunnan. It wasn't hard to obtain in the past. The only part of the trouble was that you had to go there and gather it personally because there weren't any merchants who would do it for you. However, now that the path to the habitat of the Imperial Gromwell is blocked, the path is blocked? Yes. By the Thousand Region Beast Palace that I mentioned, on top of that, they're not allowing anyone from the Central Plains to enter into the territory. Are you saying that an organization is blocking that path without the country's approval? Does that even make sense? The southern region is a place where common sense doesn't make sense. The sect and military forces have taken over the area, and they rule over it as if they're kings. The power of the country can't bring them under control. Even so, I don't understand why did they block the path? Because the relationship between the southern region Beast Palace and the Central Plains had worsened rapidly after the bloodshed caused by the Demonic cult in the past. When the southern region Beast Palace requested help from the Central Plains after being attacked, no one answered the call. After all, there was no reason to waste any fighting forces on the outer palaces. That was how an even bigger bloodshed came about. Because after the demon cult defeated all the 5 outer palaces and moved north, there's no one left to help the Central Plains. After the advance of the demonic cult was somehow stopped, the southern region Beast Palace cut off all the interaction with the people of the Central Plains. However, they've gone beyond that recently and are preventing us from even approaching the territory. This has caused merchants to suffer huge losses. The tea of the Yunnan is very famous in the Central Plains and is one of the items that bring about great profits to the traders of Sichuan and Shaanxi. Now that the trade route with Yunnan has been cut off, it's inevitable that huge losses will be incurred. So in other words, they've taken such strong stance that the merchant chose to give up on the profits? Yes. Sect leader, I can get you all the other items, but there's nothing I can do about the Imperial Gromwell. I'm sorry. You don't need to bow to and apologize. This is not your fault. Medicinal Hall leader, yes, sect leader. What do you think? Can you still think I can create the Plum Blossom pill without the Imperial Gromwell? When making pills, you can attain great efficacy when you perfectly follow a special pill making method. Even if one component is missing or the quantity is just wrong, then it's better just to consume all the ingredients raw. Since we can't make it out of the Imperial Gromwell, so you're saying that the Southern Raging Beast Palace is causing trouble when they're not even willing to give up even a single plan? Those crazy bastards must have a death wish! What the hell? They blocked the path? Then I'll just beat the shit out of them so they all step aside. Let's see if they dare block the path after they get their heads bashed in. Sect leader, What is it again? I'll crush them all back and bring back the Imperial Cromwell. Hey, they're the Southern Region Beast Palace, one of the 5 outer palaces. If you pick within a fight within an organization like that, not even 10 lines would be, why you're worried about my life? You should be worried about theirs. You're not stuck here with me. You're stuck here with me. And I mean, I'm not stuck here with you. You're stuck here with me. I hate that what he says makes sense. So Huang, if people of the Central Plain are prohibited from entering, can't you hire people from elsewhere, like from the Western region? Why not just send people that are not from the Central Plain to Yunnan? Ooh, you have some some ideas sometimes. Oh, is he talented at doing business? We tried that already, but our attempts ended in failure. The people of the Western region that trade in Yunnan have all signed a contract that forbids them to sell to the items of the Central Plain. While there are people who would be willing to break the contract, they won't agree to help easily since they lose their lives if they get caught, especially when we speak about the habitat of the Imperial Cromwell, which is pretty deep within Yunnan, and right besides the Southern Region Beast Palace's territory. Not only the people of the Western region, but everyone is prohibited from entering that area. So that plan can't be gone in this matter. I see. We have a conclusion then. I'll run over to Yunnan, ask them to hand over the Imperial Cromwell. I'm telling you, wherever like it's the Southern Region Beast Palace. So what? We're the Manhua sect. We must get the Imperial Cromwell. After all, we can't just sit around when we have a way to make the rare origin energy pill, but can't make it because of a lack of an ingredient. Even if we have to mobilize everyone in the Manhua sect, we must make it happen. Chengmyun, are you sure you can do it? This is an extremely dangerous task, but it's also something we definitely need to do. So I want to ask you this. Can you get the Imperial Cromwell safely without getting hurt? A sect leader, I am Chengmyun. Have no worries. I will crack open all the heads and bring back a whole field of Imperial Cromwell. Get the kids prepared as soon as possible. Sect leader, we'll be sending Chengmyun to Yunnan. Understood. Sect leader, I'd like to have a quick word outside. Do you intend to send those kids yet to another dangerous place? I know it's good to have at least one person that can take command, but as you know, they don't listen to. That's not what I'm talking about. What? You're sure you want to send them to such a dangerous place? We shouldn't simply send them off and simply prepare and send them off. We need to have an official backup plan. A backup plan? Let's feed them that. That thing, you know exactly. The origin energy pill. You want us to eat them? Who else than me? Shouldn't that be the case? The elders are normally the first to eat the pills. Come on, don't be ridiculous. We're so old now that we're basically waiting for the day we die. Why else would we eat these? It would just be a waste. Since you were the ones who found the origin energy pills, you should be the ones to eat them. Even if it had been us who had brought the pills, it would still have been better for you guys to have them. Elder, don't waste any more time. This isn't that big of a deal. There'll still be 15 pills left after you guys eat these 5. So there's still a lot left for research purposes. So no need to feel bad about it. It won't be easy for you guys to get the Imperial Cromwell in Yunnan. So eating the origin energy pills before you go there will be a great help. He's the one I push for it, like clearly. He's like, yo, he knows who brings the money. He knows Chengmyun is him. We usually eat these, right? Sect leader. I know it's right for them to eat the pills. I know it, but what if we can't get more of them? So if that happens, then we wouldn't just have let 5 out of the 20 pills be eaten like this. I think we should keep them since we kill. Eat them. They'll go to waste if we just keep them. Don't think so much. Just eat the pills. If you like that, then become the sect leader. I, Baek Chung, will never forget my gratitude towards the 2 of you and Elder Sect Leader. We will not forget our gratitude towards our sect. No need for gratitude. Ah, my precious little disciples. Sailor Moon time. Oh, such immense pressure. It's as if this is a storm in my body. It feels like it'll all come out immediately if I open my mouth. If I relax even a little, I'll get caught in the recoil and my body will move by itself uncontrollably. This is the origin energy pill? I must focus. There's no time to be distracted. I must focus only on guiding the energy that's expanding boundlessly within me. If I'll use its wave-like pulses to widen my major vessels, I'll send the energy through every single one of them and clean the inside of my body thoroughly. All my senses are being renewed. Even in the minor areas and like the tips of my fingers. The impacts of the rushing waves of energy is subsiding. Every part of my body feels like it's filled with energy. However, any more than this would be too much. With my current strength, I'm able to make this humongous waterfall like energy to mine. So olden times, people would keep the energies from elixirs within their bodies and slowly digest it over time. Bringing any more reading this could be cause huge complications. Let's move into my energy core and digest it slowly. Wow. My body is overflowing with strength. My eyes feel way clearer than I've been before. I can also hear the sounds of the grass whispering at the back of our mountain. The air I'm taking in through my nose and mouth is cooling down the insides of my body smoothly and filling it completely. It feels like I could do anything I wanted to. The overflowing vitality of me creates a heightened state of mind and body. Sect leader. Huh? Changmyeong, what the hell's happening? Why is he flowing in the air? A 5-color light? Could that be the unified 5 energies? Oh my god, look! It's something different! Sect leader, I think something incredible is taking place right now. Yeah, he thought he was the main character for like a few moments, and then Changmyeong just like, bro. What did it say here? So the atmosphere around here feels a little unsettling. To be more precise, it's more like something's weird. Ever since those who had come back tonight came back, the atmosphere has been strange. Even the elders started looking especially happy. It's probably because those guys accomplished something amazing. Well, I can't deny that having meat or for food and nice clothes to wear is way better compared to having only vegetables and rags. There are things I miss when I miss from the old Manhua sect. Back then, it felt like a hollow place with towers. But after the 5 of them returned, they've been summoned to the sect leader's about every single day. No one among the second-class disciples can deny just how incredible Changmyeong is, but a 5-colored light from the sect leader's abode? Oh, well, that's the most important. That crazy bastard does insane stuff, even while circulating energy. What kind of place would collapse from something like that? My house is just falling apart. Is this matter so insignificant? Looks like I have no choice to build a new one. Maybe that's a good idea. That's not what's important right now. What happened to Changmyeong? Oh shit, yo. Screensaver? Is that screensaver right there? No homo. Wait, what's this? Why is everyone collapse? Are we under attack? Who the hell did this? It was you, you idiot! As they say simultaneously. Sect leader. That light that Changmyeong illuminated, wasn't that the unified 5 energies? I'm not sure, sir. That's a little different from what I know. If I heard that 5 circles of different colors appear when someone who achieve that level circulates their energy, however, while we did see 5 colors, we didn't see any circles, did we? Doesn't that mean it's something similar? Don't you feel like something extraordinary just happened? I'm not sure about that either. In any case, it seemed like eating the origin energy pill did have some sort of effect. That's obvious. Yeah, I'd say so too. Just how much stronger do you think he's become? Just how much stronger has he become? Unbelievably. The origin energy pill, huh? The amount of energy it had wasn't that different from the plum blossom pill that the Manhua sect was proud of. However, its energy was incomparably pure. While the snow blossom pills that I ate previously, I could only find small lumps of pure energies among everything. The origin energy pill was overflowing with them, though. I managed to absorb only about 20% of the energy that I had let in and to discharge the rest. However, even with this much, I am now different. I thought that the only way to increase the pure energy for me would be to train over time. With this, that method might work. How do you feel? Did the pill work? Damn, Elder, this pill is freaking awesome. Sect leader, the thing you're carrying. I don't think it'd be much of a difference even if you eat a few more of those. Yo, he's drooling. Dude, he's... We won't even know what might happen in the future. The Manhua sect's treatment hall still isn't able to perform its role to its fullest. If any come back injured, we'll need to use the energy, origin energy to save them. I won't give you any more. If you want it, you'll have to trample over me first. Oh, so you want to keep those in case someone gets injured, right? Why do you look so suspicious saying that? It feels like I made a mistake. Let me thank you for now. You know this is a dangerous place, though. And despite not knowing what could happen in the savage land, I would throw away my life there for the sake of the Manhua sect leader. But if he's doing a little play. Okay, let me thank you for now. Yunnan is a dangerous place, though. And despite not knowing what could happen in that savage land, oh, I would throw away my life there for the sake of the Manhua sect leader. But if my seniors go to such a dangerous place, suffer injuries and die, I won't be able to rest in peace even after my death. I'd like to have 1 pill in case of such a critical situation. No. 3. No, actually, if I must, I could just have 5 pills. Hey, why is the number increasing? Nothing more. If I have just 5 pills, I think we'll be able to preserve our lives and make it back. Just 5 pills. Tianji Tianjun, our precious pills. Thank you, sect leader. Why do you think you're even looking at the elixirs? Let me go back, I'll slap the back of his head. Oh, working. What are you thinking of me but looking at the elixirs? Let me go back. I'll slap the back of his head just once. Sect leader. I know. It won't be easy. Don't worry, sect leader. What's there to worry about when we have the orange energy pills? Is he even doing it on purpose? Is he just trying to fuck with me? Is this motherfucker rage baiting me? Chung Myung. Yes, sect leader. I feel like we're always asking you to do the impossible. I feel bad about it. No matter how hard I try, I can't shake off how sorry I feel towards you, the sect leader. Isn't that just what life is like? Yes, it is. Well, there are times he's frustrating me to no end and gets into big troubles that are out of his depth. The way he's acting now is the reason why I'm unable to dislike him. He has a strangely mature attitude to him. Although there are times when he acts so too childishly for his age, there are also times when he feels like someone who's even older than me. He's been in the Mount Hua sect for a while, but the strange feeling I occasionally have about him still hasn't disappeared. How could there be so many sides to a single person? The 5 outer palaces are all notorious for being reclusive and bad-tempered. But I heard the southern region beast palace is especially strange and rough, so much so that the laws of the central plains don't work on them. You don't have to worry. The only issue here is that it's very far away, nothing else. Also, this will also be able to resolve all my issues. Would it be wiser not to send him at all? Sect leader, you don't need to worry. They might be the southern beach region beasts, but I think we'd be able to talk to them. Oh. Look at that dignified posture. Seeing him makes the weight of my heart melt away like the snow under the spring sun. I'll do my best to make sure that we can talk things out with them. If we approach them with sincerity, they'll probably cut off our heads and stick them on pikes. Yes. What a good luck that'll be. Hey, don't interrupt me while I'm talking, you brat. You sound totally ridiculous. If talking to resolve all these things, why would there even be wars? Wars happen because of people like you. Do you think it'd be possible in a world to live in a world made up of only people like you? It'd be hell on earth. What? You want to see the Mount Hua sect in hell then? He's also similar to Chung Myung. Oh well, no use crying about spilled milk. It's lost causes already. Is what he's saying. Big Chung, listen up. Yes, sect leader. From now on, you represent me. What you say in the southern region would be what I say. What you wish for would be what the Mount Hua wishes for. Sect leader, that's too much for me. I know you can do it. Yes, I'll do my best then. That's what experience is like. You naturally feel fear in the face of things you've never tried before. As you carry the fear in advance, the world you live in will become more vast. Is it alright to send them in such a dangerous place without any elders? Maybe I should follow them. Come on, don't be a busybody. It's not like things will be better even if we go ahead and lead them. Well, at least we're adults, aren't we? As adults, what have we done so far, other than ruining the Mount Hua sect to the point where we almost had to close it down? Old people would also be worried for the younger ones and feel like they can't trust them. But if we keep interfering because of that, then we'll only become hindrances to their growth. Since when do we trust them that much? Trust? Why would I trust them? Don't get me wrong, this isn't trust. I just know them they're better than me. We're also learning. What would it feel like to let go of children we've always cared for? The ancestors of the Mount Hua sect will watch over them. Sir, one moment please. I can't believe we have a visitor. Please don't chase me away. I like a refreshing cup of water. I'm here to keep my promises to the Mount Hua Divine Dragon. Should I read one more chapter? Okay, I'll read one more chapter. No, actually no. No, okay. Okay, chapter 117. Great stream. That was really enjoyable to read. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.